हेलो एवरीवन। आज मैं आपको हैरियर ईवी के इंफोटेनमेंट सिस्टम का एक क्विक वॉक थ्रू देने जा रहा हूँ। इवन आई एम एक्सप्लोरिंग करेंटली, क्योंकि मेरा लिए भी इट्स काइंड ऑफ न्यू. इट्स ऑलमोस्ट 2 weeks now, but I am exploring the infotainment system. But whatever I know till now, I can just take you through that. So if you click on here, you get the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay option which is available. You also have the Alexa option that is available, जो आपको integrate करना पड़ेगा. So you'll have to sign in and you can use the Alexa. Other than that, there's a air quality index option where you can check the air quality index, and then there's a arcade EV. So this is the option where you'll find different apps that are available. So like audibles, and then the drive pay, and other options that are there. Even YouTube videos you can play by downloading the app. So you have options to download multiple apps. I have still not downloaded any of the apps. मैं अभी try कर रहा हूँ. So once the apps are downloaded, I'll share another video on this arcade as well, because अभी मुझे कुछ तो issue आ रहा है where I've connected to the Wi-Fi, but still the apps are not getting downloaded. So I'm still checking on this. Maybe once these apps are downloaded, I can have a proper video again. So if you can say like drive pay, which is a feature जो दिया हुआ है, but I am not able to install the app. तो I'll be checking on this कि इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, why I am not able to download. So let's see. एक बार ये option, I have this option to download, I'll come back. Other than that, then there's a climate control. So Fearless Plus may you get a dual zone climate control, so you can control the temperature for the co-passenger, and on the driver side you get all the options in here. There's option to sync as well. Generally, if you want to keep the same temperature for the co-passenger and the driver, but if you do not want that, as soon as you change the temperature, वो ऑटोमेटिकली सिंक बंद हो जाता है. सो एंड देन AC ऑफ करने का, ऑटो AC, ऑल दी ऑप्शंस आर अवेलेबल हियर. पर इसके लिए स्विचेस भी अवेलेबल हैं. देन देयर इज़ अ EV ऑप्शन, जो आपको आपकी EV के बारे में बेसिक इन्फॉर्मेशंस देगा, लाइक द हेल्थ पैटर्न ऑफ द बैटरी. ओके, चार्जिंग एनालिसिस जो रहेगा, आई थिंक जनरली इट विल शो यू हाउ यू हैव चार्ज, क्योंकि मुझे ये दिखा रहा है कि लास्ट 4 times मैंने कैसे चार्ज किया है. ओके, and then there's a discharging mode. I am not aware of this, but it seems like if you want to discharge your battery to a certain level, you can use this and it discharges the battery. I am not sure how it works, but by the look of it, that's what it looks like. मुझे इसके बारे में और एक्सप्लोर करना पड़ेगा. मे बी वंस आई हैव मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन आई कैन जस्ट शेयर दैट. Then there the energy consumption information. So generally when I've seen when I'm driving, ये और ज़्यादा informative रहता है, where it shows like accelerate, if I am accelerating तो कितना energy use हो रहा है when I'm braking. So if there's any power generation that is happening, तो that information kind of is provided in here. So mostly it's related to the batteries and the power usage जो हो रहा है. तो all those information you can get it here. Yeah, EV settings is the other option. So I understand जब आप कार को चार्ज कर रहे हैं तो how long the lamp should be up. Okay, those information will be here. And then ये I think best practices kind of show करता है when you're charging. So what are the things that you need to take care of, okay, when you're driving, okay, or for getting the best range, what you should be doing, okay, and the service information. So all those informations are here. And then there's charging assistance, which is there. Generally it will just show you like how long it will take if you're charging your car. So all those informations are in the EV. I think there's an image view, which is again generally would be you'll have to put in a USB, and then there's a JBL mood option that is there. So this shows you different moods that you can apply. So if you want to have a say if you're looking for a room or hall or arena, different modes of how you want to listen to the music, you can do it through this. So I saw there are around 13 to 14 different modes that are available, okay, which you can select from. Okay, so like starting from theater to auditorium and to cinema. So all those are there which could be used. You can also set the favorites that are there, and also the seat selection, which is kind of good option that you have. So if you want to move to the co-driver seat, then only the um, speakers that are near the co-driver seat will be making the sound would be coming better from there. And then there's a media option where you can connect to the Bluetooth, iPod, or your Android or Apple devices, okay, and you can play the media. Then there's mood light that is available. I've seen यहाँ पे generally it's for in the Fearless Plus, it's only for the dashboard and the sunroof where you get the mood lights, okay. And I think the range is generally from red to kind of purple. So that's the range that I've seen that is available. So in some cars I've seen there are multiple options. You can have the mood lights in different color, but यहाँ पे you get it from red till the purple, and then you have the option to increase or reduce the brightness of that. But I think while in the night this looks really nice. Yeah. Then there's option of phone, so you can connect your phone, and then the quick settings. Again, in quick settings, uh, it will just have the shortcuts of generally speakers or how do you want the warnings, and then driver assistance. So this is like parking assistance. There are multiple options of the sound that you can select how you want it. Then there's a blind spot monitoring system when you're turning. So on the multimedia screen you will see the camera here, and then you have the option of how long you want to keep the lights on, okay. So it's generally at the 30 seconds, so I'll just keep it. And then the seats, so the seat entry exit, so generally it auto retracts when you're entering or when you're leaving, so that information will be there. And then there's option of settings. So in settings, yeah, so uh, there are different options that are there. So you can see again it's majority of them are on the screen itself, but there's something on the system as well. Like generally if you want to change the time, date, and other things, you can do it from here. And then again the light settings, the drift mode is something new, but I need to check. I have not tried it as of now, so I'll need to check how the mode works. And generally auto door locking, so all the informations are in the settings that you can use. Then if you want to share your location, you can have that information in there. These are the sound demos, so if you want to listen to the sound of how it will play on the across. So I think this particular has 10 speakers GBL system. So the sound is really good what I felt. And then there's a 360-degree camera, so you also have a button to do that, but I really find this really helpful. So you have 4 cameras, and you can have the options to look at in 2D or 3D, or if you want to look in the front or at the back, you can use that options. So while reversing or then like doing the traffic, this is really helpful. Okay, let's look at if the apps have downloaded in the arcade. and it's still not working. So you can see it's still at 0%. So I need to check on this. So maybe I'll make a separate video once I'm able to download this. um, for now, mm, these are all the options that we have, and I'll make a separate video on this. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to this channel. Yeah, thanks a lot. Bye.